Hello, Pisces, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're having a great day. This will be your weekly reading for the week of February 9th through the 15th. And during that time, we'll have a waxing gibbous moon, and that allows for a deeper understanding and outlook. Really good time for planning and preparation and really executing things that you're working on. Then we will kind of have an interruption on the full moon day, which is the 12th of this month. And that could be a time for kind of heightened emotions, maybe feeling a little irritable, could be changes in your sleeping patterns. So keep that in mind. Then we move into the waning gibbous, which is kind of that breath out, that little sigh of relief, and a little less stressful. Then it's kind of a good time for self-reflection and starting new cycles. So keep that in mind as you're moving through your week. This will be an intuitive general reading for energies that you may or may not encounter. So, of course, keep that in mind and take what resonates, leave what doesn't for someone else. All right, Pisces, your overall message for this reading is don't let your past hold you back. All right, let's see what the Pisces Collective has going on for this week. As I'm shuffling the tarot, I would like to remind you to try to get out in nature this week. Maybe take a walk in the woods, find a beautiful park, an area with a lovely view, and just really take time to connect with the miracle of nature. Maybe study a tree or a plant for a little bit longer than you normally would. If you're somewhere near water, get out near that and enjoy that. So, just my little reminder for the week. All right, Pisces, February 9 through 15. Don't let your past hold you back. Got a card flying out here. So Pisces, first card out of the hatch here is present energy is the Tower. So it looks like some sort of disruption this week. Whatever your past might have to do with this, don't let it hold you back. Let's see where this goes. Okay, Ace of Wands is kind of a new passion. So this could be, some new interest. This is something new coming in from the universe that's kind of lighting a fire under you. This could be, something in your job situation, relationship situation. So, but it looks like some sort of disruption. It could just be a mental disruption. It could be that you're, thinking about something that's on your mind here in the area of things that you just really love to do, something that lights a fire under you. So this could just be a mental disruption. At the root of this situation is the Seven of Swords. So, this could be some sort of thoughts. This is air energy, but this is also, this is our card of kind of being cunning and crafty about something. So, are you planning something here? Or is there yeah, that's kind of the root of your situation. So what are you doing with these swords? And I see that again as like thoughts. You've planted a couple thoughts, you're kind of running away with a few of them. Are you being completely open and honest about the things that you're thinking? In your recent past is the King of Swords. So, it looks like you're coming from a place of being able to speak what's on your mind. So I don't know why this would kind of be the card of maybe secrets. So think about that. What is on your mind this week is the Hierophant. So, you might be seeking some sort of guidance. This could be, someone who's a little older and wiser than you. Again, your overall energy here was don't let your past hold you back. And this could be something about you or some inner struggle that you've had from your past that's kind of resurfacing, and maybe you're going to seek out some help. You might go to a friend that's a little wiser than you, someone older. They may be a parental figure, or someone that you work with that's a little bit older and wiser, to kind of just get a little feel on, how do I handle this situation, how do I handle this disruption. This could be, again, something at work that maybe there's someone older that's been on this job longer that can kind of explain how these things work, and because it's something from your past that's kind of coming up. It's something that maybe you haven't learned how to deal with yet, and here it is again. Until we learn lessons, life does that. It keeps presenting a situation at you until you kind of conquer it and learn how to manage it. And then you don't really get presented with that again. You just get new fresh things that come up. So what is just in front of you is temperance. So this is that breathe out. I was talking about with the waning gibbous energy. And I feel that if this intensity is kind of going on for you on that around that full moon energy, that there's just like, fire and maybe words. And it could be, again, just something that you've kind of discovered that's a little bit of a secret. But after it, I just feel this, that breathing out of like, okay, it's all going to be fine. Maybe these words of wisdom, from someone kind of helped you relax on this a little bit, where it seemed like it was going to be very intense, but again, it could just be that mental intensity, that mental disruption, that like this thing's on your mind, and you just can't really focus because of it. But after these words of wisdom, and after you kind of seek out some information, again, it's just like a breathing out, like a letting go of it. In your advice position is just put your head down and keep on working. Just keep on working. This is that card of just kind of being in the moment. So, and if you can do that through your work, that's awesome. Some people some people find that just being one with the universe, where you're so busy and focused in on something that time just passes you by. It just, you have no concept of it. So get in that, being in the zone kind of thing. Get in that zone in the way that you do that. This could be, some hobby that you have. Of course, you're lucky if it is your work. If it's not, just find a way to let yourself mentally get in that zone where you're just not thinking about anything else but that thing that you're doing. What is beyond your control this week is kind of that last final push, get into, and again, if this is some situation that comes up that's mentally disrupting for you, if you can learn through this and learn how to get to this area of balance and calm, and learn how to really just get yourself in the moment, then maybe it is an ending and that you don't have to be presented with this ever again. You're learning how to manage it. This could just be a growing thing that you learn how to manage it. And again, you're not presented with it ever again. You're just kind of done with it. Secret desire, or what you're trying to avoid. Here we are back with swords. So this could be, is it your secret desire to say things that are going to hurt these people, or are you trying to avoid saying things that's going to hurt somebody? So, with this five, look around here, because you did have another five here with the Hierophant. Um, our fives are kind of our it's kind of a disruption in your flow. So, the five of swords is, it's kind of winning, but who's hurting because of your winning. So just maybe watch your words. And again, this is because of the position of this card. Are you trying to avoid that? Or is that your desire to hurt someone? Or are you trying to avoid doing that? And you need to ask yourself that when it comes to your words. You're coming, here you are with your King of Swords, and you know how to say what you mean. So make sure that you're thinking about other people's feelings when it comes to that. In your outcome position is looking on to the future. So again, this might be a situation that comes up for you that you have had to pace, you have had to face, trying to get that out, in your past. And maybe you learn how to conquer it and you will be done with it. And you're like, you know what? I don't have to deal with that anymore because I learned how to deal with that. I learned how to be calm through it. I learned how to center myself through it, and just focus and let everything melt around me. And this could just be that certain words affect you in a particular way and get you down about things. But is it some internal tower? It's like a disruption. And I want to think like thoughts that kind of ruminate that, this person said a thing, and it's just been on your mind. So maybe try to have a conversation about it if that's the case, but do it in this very balanced way, and then just kind of let it go. Don't focus on it all week long. All right, final message here for Pisces. Final message for Pisces for February 9th through 12th. Final message here is face your shadow. Yeah, this would be, this is like the inner work of your ego. So it could be that, it is something that's presented to you, and it is disruptive, but it's disruptive in a way that moves you forward so that you don't have to face that again, that it's just a lesson that you learn, and you get there and you can now take a look at your future. So Pisces, I really appreciate your time here with me today. I hope there was something in this reading that you can take away and use. I do readings every week, so come back next week and we'll see if this situation evolves or if there's just a totally new energy here for you. Also, if you like my reading style, please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel, and I would really appreciate that so much. So, again, thank you so much, and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.